Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my whole experience with lip filler. So I feel like I've been pretty open and upfront about this since the beginning, since I first got it done. I kind of opened up on Snapchat and was just kind of like, hey, you know, this is what I'm doing. If I look different, this is why. So it's never really been something that I've tried to hide, but I'm really excited to film this video for you guys. I feel like I've gotten so many questions just kind of about my whole experience, especially in Michigan and the Grand Rapids area. I feel like there's just not a whole lot of information when it comes to lip filler and injections and just that sort of thing. I feel like, you know, in LA or New York, it's a very common thing. Here, not so much. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of open up and be real with you guys and let you know all about my experience. I did film the whole procedure, so I'm going to be showing that for you guys a little bit later. So I got my lips done here in Grand Rapids at a place called Urban U. It's fairly new. They've only been around for about a year, but they offer eyelash extensions, lip fillers, Botox. They do hair and makeup services, they do facials, basically anything you can possibly think of, they do it. If you live in the Grand Rapids area, I highly recommend you go check them out. I just have to put this out there, I am not endorsing this. I am not saying, hey, go out, get your lips done. Like, no, I'm not telling you this is something you need to do. I'm simply sharing my experience and sharing my knowledge with you guys. So, just had to put that out there. Also, I have no idea what my hair is doing right here. Like, what is this? What are you doing? He's tired. He doesn't know what's happening right now. I think the biggest thing when it comes to lip injections is most people just don't even know what it is or, you know, what it's made out of, that kind of thing. So basically all it is like a gel form of hyaluronic acid. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a natural sugar that your body produces. It can hold 1,000 times its weight in water, so it is naturally occurring in your body. Your body naturally produces hyaluronic acid. You know, a lot of people feel like, oh my god, you know, like you're changing your appearance. What if you hate it? Well, first of all, you can have it dissolved. There is another substance that you can have injected into your lips that will dissolve all of the lip filler and your lips will go back to normal. Or you can just wait it out and your lips will just naturally go back down to the size that they were before you had them done. And I just kind of wanted you guys to have a better understanding because I feel like it's this big stigma. You know, it's not like getting plastic surgery. It's not forever. It's not permanent. I think just a lot of people have this misconception about, you know, I don't know what they're putting in my body, or I feel like this is so bad for me, you know, and it's just really not like that at all. I think definitely just do your research, find out, you know, what kind of fillers they're using, what they're made out of, that kind of thing. So I definitely did a lot of research. I wanted to make sure that I was going to someone who knew what they were doing and who has been doing this for a very long time. I feel like now that this is becoming very popular, you know, there might be more people offering these services and it might just be like a little shady. So definitely make sure if this is something that you do, first of all, do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Also, I have not had anything else done besides my lips. I have not had Botox. I have not had filler anywhere else. Nothing. Just had to throw that out there. So I first had my lips done back in February. I think it was mid-February is when I first had them done. And I didn't do a whole lot of research as far as, you know, what to do and maybe what not to do before getting your lips done. So a couple of the main things that you're not supposed to do is drink within like 24 hours before your appointment, as well as taking ibuprofen because it does thin your blood, which will make you bruise more. So I'm just gonna come out and say I did both of those things. I definitely drank wine the night before, and right after I got them done, I went home and I took ibuprofen because I was like, oh, like that'll help, you know, so I won't swell or bruise or whatever. And it was the exact opposite. It made things so much worse. So the lip filler that I got the first time was JUVÉDERM Ultra. Around 5 months is when I needed to get them touched up. I just kind of felt like they were starting to lose some of their volume, that kind of thing. So when I went back to have them done again, I did JUVÉDERM Ultra Plus, which is basically the same thing. It's just a little bit thicker in consistency and lasts longer than the JUVÉDERM Ultra. So this should last me anywhere from 6 months to a year. So basically once you get in there, they kind of sit you down, they ask you, you know, what you're kind of looking for, what your goals are, They take a before picture, and then when you're done, they take an after picture as well. After they take your before pictures, they basically just kind of have you lay back. They put on a numbing cream, which after about 10-15 minutes, like, you are numb. Like, my mouth was so numb, I didn't even know I had a mouth anymore. Like, it could have fallen off and I would have no idea. So yeah, they basically give you numbing cream. At that point, you're gonna be super, super numb. And then they also gave me a little ice ball as well that I could kind of hold against my lips if I needed it. So yeah, I basically didn't feel a thing. It's almost just like an uncomfortable feeling, but that's it. Like, I could feel when she would be pulling the needle out, just kind of like that little bit of like almost tugging or pressure, but I'm not gonna say it doesn't hurt at all, because it definitely hurts afterwards. Getting them done, I didn't feel any pain, but that night I definitely was feeling very, very sore. So I recommend taking some Tylenol, which I'm pretty sure you can take Tylenol because it doesn't thin your blood. Yeah, just having like an ice pack or something that you can put on there to really make sure that you're not uncomfortable, because it is a little bit uncomfortable. So it's been almost 3 weeks since I had mine done, and all of like the lumps or like hard feeling in my lips has completely gone away. The swelling is obviously completely gone, so they're pretty much fully healed now, and I feel like they still look pretty natural. They're definitely a lot bigger than they were when I started. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys kind of, you know, the whole procedure, and I also took some videos that night and the next day, just kind of, you know, updating you guys on what was happening and the bruising and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys.
Last glimpse of my baby lips.
It's been about 4 hours and I'm really bruised now.
I'm feeling very injected.
Feeling very injected right now. Look at that. But definitely bruised. That's for sure.
Wipe off the numbing. Get that all off and ready to rock and roll. Now from where we originally started with your lips. Do you want them to see that on YouTube, what you originally looked like?
Put it in
Yes or
stages.
no? Yeah. Okay. That was her original many months ago. That was initially right after. So now we're gonna kind of
Still look really
enhance
good.
a little more. She still has
My mouth
some.
is so numb.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then you can use that ice ball as much as you want. We're using JUVÉDERM Ultra Plus on her this time.
I can't even feel this in my mouth.
Definitely a little more in the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, I like to see that kind of. How's the numbing? Good?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds alright. She doesn't need a whole lot, just a little bit to, you know, start that, just to process a little bit. How's it feel? Good? Mm-hmm. Great. So now I'm just kind of bringing that outer edge, kind of creating a little bit out there for her. Doing fine?
Mm-hmm.
A little music would help, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really feel too much at all.
Not feeling too much at all?
Mm-mm.
Good. That numbing stuff I have is pretty good stuff.
Yeah. My tongue is like numb.
You must have been talking while it was on your lips. Hard not to talk when you have a friend
I
in the
did
room.
pretty good.
No, she really did.
I want to enhance your Cupid's bow here for a sec. Just like that. And just give her a little bit. you know, get that peak up there just like that. She's got gorgeous lips, beautiful lips. I just want to enhance it just enough that it's not too much. And the swelling will go down tomorrow a little bit. That's all I want on your upper. She does beautiful makeup.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful makeup. You should see some of her work. Okay. So now, if I left, we have to put, you know, more in this bottom. But now I just want that, I think that's just right for her upper lip. I don't want much more at all. You know? I want to create more in the middle. Always save some at the end, because then you set them straight up. And then you can just kind of look.
Yeah, that one I didn't feel at all.
Yeah, you're now. There. Perfect. Okay. Roll in your bottom. Now you can see it's off to the side. So now we're going to do that, and then at the end we're going to put some in the middle. You're not feeling hardly anything. You're barely budging. You're so relaxed. Should use you as a model. See, now and close. That fits. You know, that fits. But we're going to really make that pop right at the end here.
I feel like the initial like poke, but it's not painful.
See that? So I have a little left. Now I'm going to wipe her off.
Fine tune things.
Massage.
Yeah, that looks good.
There's what we're looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
Drop right in there. Drop right in there.
Okay. Yep.
Is that about what you wanted?
Yep.
Yeah, that already settled down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So weird to feel so hard.
You did great.
Alright you guys, so I just got home. There's really not a whole lot of bruising like last time. They're definitely still swollen, but they don't have like the crazy discoloration that I had last time. Again, I think that's because I drank wine the night before, and the ibuprofen probably didn't help either. So those are kind of big to don't do's when getting your lips done. So they still feel kind of hard and puffy, but they'll probably get bigger tonight and then be pretty swollen tomorrow and possibly the next day. And then they're gonna kind of settle in and get soft, and yeah. So I'm definitely starting to feel a little sore, and they do feel kind of hard. Like I remember them feeling like this in the beginning, and then they just kind of soften up. But yeah, like right now, like you can feel kind of where they were injected. You guys, so it's been about 8 hours since I got my lips done, and they are starting to swell. Getting really swollen, really starting to get painful and tender. I feel like Kris Jenner in that episode where she had an allergic reaction on vacation and her lips were like out to here. That's like how my lips feel right now. And I wanted to document this for you guys in case any of you were interested in getting them and you wanted to know what it's like. It's not painful at first, but it's getting pretty sore now, so I will update you guys tomorrow. Alright you guys, so it is about 4 o'clock. It does look like the swelling is starting to go down quite a bit. They're starting to feel much better. And they're not really sore at all, so far so good. So yeah, as you can see, you definitely swell the day after. They were much bigger. They didn't bruise too bad. Like I had a couple spots in my lips that were, you know, more swollen than others, or like looked really discolored, that kind of thing, but I definitely didn't bruise nearly as bad as I did the first time. The first time I had them done, I looked like I got punched in the face. Literally, like I bruised so bad. Like all the way up here was completely bruised, like down here. But I feel like that was partially my fault because I did, you know, drink wine the night before and I was taking ibuprofen. Not good. Bad combo. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. So another question that I get asked all the time is how much did it cost? So Urban U always has really amazing specials as far as their services go. So when I got mine done the first time, they were having a buy one get one free special. So I actually purchased 2 syringes. Let me go to the little Urban U app. I'm gonna look at how much it was. So for 1 syringe of the JUVÉDERM Ultra or Ultra Plus, it's about $575. That is pretty standard as far as lip filler goes, and that also takes into account Terry and her years of experience and expertise and that kind of thing. So I actually got 2 for the price of 1, which was amazing. So that's why I went back and got them redone, because I had already purchased another syringe to use at another time. All in all, I love my lips. I'm very happy with them. I would highly recommend Terry at Urban U. She is the only person that I trust with my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and link below Urban U's website, their social accounts, all that good stuff if you guys wanted to check them out. Also, if you do end up going into their store, saying hey, getting any of their services, definitely make sure you let them know that I sent you. If you guys have any other questions, definitely make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and I will definitely make sure that I answer those for you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Now my cat's just gonna meow.
Batolio lips. Batolio.
Come smell my lips.
I hate you guys.
Oh my god, stop.
They keep saying I have butthole lips.